Hi everyone, this is Brandi Moore and I have your 5-Minute Friday. As you know, we've been going through the book of Psalms. We're in Psalm 77 this week. So I'm going to read through it and then I want to talk about a section. Psalm 77, I cry aloud to God, and he will hear me. In the day of my trouble, I seek the Lord. In the night, my hand is stretched out without wearying. My soul refuses to be comforted. When I remember God, I moan. When I meditate, my spirit faints. You hold my eyelids open. I am so troubled that I cannot speak. I consider the days of old, the years long ago. I said, let me remember my song in the night. Let me meditate in my heart. Then my spirit made a diligent search. Will the Lord spurn forever and never again be favorable? Has his steadfast love forever ceased? Are his promises at an end for all time? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has he in anger shut up his compassion? Then I said, I will appeal to the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the deeds of the Lord. Yes, I will remember your wonders of old. I will ponder all your work and meditate on your mighty deeds. Your way, O God, is holy. What God is great like our God? You are the God who works wonders. You have made known your might among the peoples. You, with your arm, redeemed your people, the children of Jacob and Joseph. When the waters saw you, O God, when the waters saw you, they were afraid. Indeed, the deep trembled. The clouds poured out water. The skies gave forth thunder. Your arrows flashed on every side. The crash of your thunder was in the whirlwind. Your lightnings lighted up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your way was through the sea, your path through the great waters, yet your footprints were unseen. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. Okay, I love this. I'm not sure if you guys know much of our testimony with one of our children, Liam, but he was born not breathing. He's a twin. And when we went to the hospital, when he was care flighted to Children's, they pulled us aside and they were like, I don't know that he's going to make it. I don't know. And if he does, he may never walk. He may never breathe on his own. He may never eat. All of this negative. So when I read this and I read the beginning part that I'm so troubled I cannot speak. I consider the days of old, the years of long. I felt all of those verses 4 through 9, and just that desperation of what's this outcome going to be. Now, for those that don't know the story, Liam, God did miracles upon miracles, and he is thriving as a normal, not hindered, almost 4-year-old little boy, and it's amazing. And so when Garrett and I and our family were walking through this time, we had to look back on the years where God performed miracles, back on the years and the times where he brought us through hardship. And that's what the rest of 77 is talking about, is looking back on what the Lord has done, not only in our lives, but in other people's lives, to give us that strength to continue to walk through the hard things. And then to remember, like verses 16 through 20, like the earth and the waters and all of creation responds to God's command. And he has not spurned us forever. He has compassion, and he is going to help us through the waters. That was one of the things that Garrett and I completely depended on God, that he would bring us through. Whenever that time with Liam, the doctors would come in and be like, there's this struggle, there's this struggle, there's this struggle. It'd be like, here comes another wave, here comes another wave. And then it would be like we would pour out our heart to God, and it would be like he completely would part the waters, just like he did for the Israelites coming out of Egypt. And so we kept just walking through the dry land, walking through the parted waters for us. And so even now, almost 4 years later, when we are as a family or as our fellowship group, whenever we're walking through hard seasons where we're struggling and we're doubting that God is hearing us, we look back on the days of old where He has heard our cry and He has answered with love and compassion and a dry land to walk on. So I hope that this gives you encouragement. Read it over and over, and whenever you're going through those hard seasons, look back on this passage, take comfort in it, and then also remember that you have friends at Messiah, Texas.